Good morning, welcome back to Breakfast Television. Well, joining me again is Dan Tremetta. You've been here so often from Consolidated Credit. Now we're talking about money-saving ideas for people who are in a wedding party. So we're not talking about the cost of actually getting married, but often you're invited to be part of someone's special day. It can really add up.
Yeah, and it's a catch-22. Do we get involved or do we not get involved is the question. And I think really the first consideration that you have to make is how important are these people in your lives.
Right.
So the first thing is, are they family or close friends? And if they are, then automatically that's probably going to be a yes, right? If it's a coworker, you may want to reconsider.
It's hard to say no. I've talked to a lot of people. I've talked to a lot of women who have been asked to be bridesmaids. I spoke with one woman recently who said that she had, in the past year and a half, been asked to be in 9 weddings. Doesn't know how to say no.
And it's about $1,500, you know, on average. People are spending in and around that. And it really comes down to your budget, right?
Yes.
As we talk about in Consolidated all the time, we talk about budgeting. And this is a consideration that you have to make. So as soon as you say yes, you need to revisit your budget and understand what you can put towards this wedding. And be honest with the bride and groom.
That's the thing. You don't want to back out partway through. They're now relying on you to be part of their big day. And I've heard of situations where someone decides, you know, close to the wedding date that I can't do this anymore, or it's just costing too much. So you need to know in advance.
For sure.
Lay it all out. So what other tips do you have?
Well, I mean, you know, looking at the cost of being involved is one thing, but also getting everything together to be involved is another. So pooling resources is really important. You know, going with the rest of the groomsmen to get your tuxedo fitted, or the bridesmaids to get your dresses done. You can rent dresses as an example. That might give you the opportunity to get some designer clothing, right? And return it. You know, if you've been involved in a lot of weddings like your friend, you know, you're able to sometimes sell those dresses back on eBay or whatever the case may be.
Okay, good idea.
As far as makeup goes, you could go to an esthetician school, look for a recent graduate or somebody who's on their way to graduation, and try and work a deal with them. Maybe put a posting up. There's a few in Winnipeg that you could go to.
Right. Okay, so same for hair and makeup, because there are a lot of students who will do it for a much lower cost.
Right.
And also if you do it in a group setting, so say you sign up 6 people, you might be able to do like a group discount?
Right, yeah, absolutely. And of course, you know, women are very good at doing their own nails and hair, and why not get together and everybody do each other's, you know? Make an evening out of it, and it's a good bonding experience for all the people involved.
Yeah, so you just have to be realistic about the budget, like you said, at the get-go. Otherwise you get too close to the wedding and you're out $1,500 that you didn't have planned for.
Yeah.
Okay, great ideas. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're taking a quick break here on BT. Back with more after this.